people want to change you, and if you listen, you can be free. And oh, sweetness, shine a light on me. And oh, sweetness.
Hey everybody, it's Scott back with you to do another review, and this week I'm going to review Trashology by director Brian Dorton. Now, before I get into the review, I want to give a big thank you to Jonathan Tiersten for allowing me to use his song Sweetness Bounce in this video. That was really cool, man. I appreciate it. Of course, everybody knows Jonathan from Sleepaway Camp Part 1 and 4 as Ricky, and from his band 10 Tears. Now, this movie really... Okay, so far, most of the stuff that Brian has directed, it reminds me a lot of early John Waters stuff, which is a really, really good thing. Like Female Trouble or Pink Flamingos, that era, a little bit before Crybaby. And so this reminds me a lot like that. And I remember watching, I'm watching two, Doug sent me two of the stories. He sent me The Vat and Big Debbie, and it's an anthology tale. It's got 3 total stories. And when I'm watching this, I'm thinking like, man, this is like John Waters trying to do like a Pulp Fiction movie. And then when I went to research it more and I go on the Facebook page, I think they described it as something like Pulp Fiction meets Pink Flamingos or something. I can't remember the exact words, but it is exactly like that. The first one, The Vat, I really enjoyed. I liked it actually better than Big Debbie. Rodney Horn, he's amazing. He's funny in anything that I've seen him do so far. Also, Jenny Coulter, I've never seen her before, but she seemed like I'd seen her in a million movies. I mean, she seemed real natural on camera. And then I went on IMDb, and she's only did maybe 1 or 2 other things, at least credited-wise. So I thought that was really cool. I really enjoyed Beatrice's character. Big Debbie is a fun story too. It's got Brian and Douglas Connors. They play main characters in that, as well as Rodney Horn. And it was really funny too. I like the whole story about how they get framed pretty well. There's a I don't want to give too much away. Okay, I'm gonna give like the main plot here. A lady's been left at the altar, and she's walking home. You know, she has nowhere to go, and she meets a guy who introduces her to another friend of his, and they decide to do what is called crushing. It's a sexual fetish, and she accidentally kills one of the guys. And when they go to dump the body, a lesbian who thinks her girlfriend is cheating on her sees it happen and tries to frame the bride. Man, I really enjoyed both stories, and I'm sure the other story is just as good, because I know it's got Katrina and Melissa. So I like those characters a lot. I've seen a bunch of the stuff that's on YouTube, and I think maybe you did another movie or 2 with those characters. But I've always liked those characters. They're very funny. Reminds me, like I said, early John Waters stuff, which is so hilarious in my opinion. So I really enjoyed it. It's like, I guess it would be this is a comedy horror anthology. That's what I would say. It's very comedy with a little horror, not a lot. It's more just a campy comedy, and I would recommend it to anybody, especially if you like John Waters stuff. Now, if you don't know who John Waters stuff is, or if you've only seen like Crybaby or something, you might not be comfortable with some of the material, but to me, I think it's hilarious. So I can't wait to see more from Brian and Doug and the whole crew. But I want to close on saying that I know that you guys are doing the Crazy Fat Ethel remake. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see your guys' take on it, and we're really looking forward to it. I'm going to leave everybody with the official trailer to Trashology.
Turning and turning in the whitening gyre, the falconer hear the falconer. Things fall apart, turning and turning in the whitening gyre, anarchy is loosed upon the world.
Baby, I reckon it was stress or guilt.
Help me, boy! On the world, the best like all collected ties, everywhere the ceremony of enemies is drowned. Surely like revelations at hand, surely the second in the hand. When a fast shorty is experting monkey.
Hurry up!
Coming. Turning in the white fire. The folks cannot hear the falconers.
Should we help her?
She was asking for it.